What's good, guys? I'm excited to be back with you here today. I know I took some time off. It's been about a month actually. Yeah, basically, I was out with CD19, but over that process, I've learned a lot more new information to share with you guys. I got some new concepts, I got some new research, I got some cool psychological things that I'll be sharing with you guys as well. And today, we're gonna hop right into it, and what we're gonna be discussing is protecting your energy. So, if you're ever in a situation, particularly a social setting, usually you'll hear somebody say something along the lines of, you know, you seem off, or, wow, you're very upbeat. And then you have the people that we all know that say something along the lines like, oh, dude, you got some sick vibes, bro. Maybe if you're in Cali. But what are vibes, really? When we get to the base root of what vibes are they simply vibrations or are they something more? And so we might feel a certain way about one person. For example, one person might be giving us good vibes. You know, we're feeling it with them. We're having a great time. They're just like a positive, upbeat person to be around. And then you have the guy who's like, I mean, it can be a woman too, but you have the person that is literally the Care Bears. I think it's Grumpy Bear. He's got like a little, he's got that little thunderstorm deal going on in his belly. And he's always pissed off. He's always angry. And I know we all know somebody like this because in today's world, it seems like more and more people are getting like this. And rather than being positive minded and having this bright, optimistic mindset, we just feel doom and gloom all the time. And God, it's miserable. And so that vibe, another name for it is aura. And so you'll hear like, in particular, New Age people say, "Oh, you know, I can read auras. I can do this." Well, scientifically speaking, an aura really is just your electromagnetic field, and it does intertwine with the spiritual, depending on what you believe. But it's basically what you give off. It's like if I enter a room, what do people feel about me? This is different from like masculine frame that we'll go into later. It could even be a woman. So if a woman is walking around a room and she comes into the room, all the ladies stop what they're doing and they look at her. Why is that? Is it because she's powerful? Is it because it's her name? Is it because... No, it's the presence in the vibes that she carries. When she even walks in a room, people literally stop what they're doing and look directly at her. That's power right there. So as humans through centuries, we've had the ability to discern what we think about other people. And in particular, you can thank our ancestors, but also the simple fact that we're spiritual beings and that we were made by a higher power than ourselves. So with that information, what I want you guys to do is we're just going to take a few seconds here, and I want you to sincerely think about when you were in a social setting, what did others say about you? Did they say you were grumpy? Did they say you were happy? Did they say that you were depressed? Did they say that you were upbeat? And I want you to pause this video, just a quick write down on a piece of paper. What is it that people say about you? What kind of vibes do you give off? Great, you got that wrote down? Let's get into it. The Earth resonates at a frequency of 7.83 hertz. Now, when scientists did a study on the benefits of 7.83 hertz frequency, it was known for aiding the body, producing a better memory recall, and also producing the effects of grounding so you don't feel scatterbrained. Whenever we feel scatterbrained, it's because our electromagnetic fields aren't aligned. And the Earth's frequency helps take care of us with that. So if you think about it, in the moon can affect the tides in the ocean, because I'm sure you've heard that before, assuming that our bodies are 75% water, what do you think the potential is that the Earth could have on us, frequency-wise, and on our bodies? Because with those facts, we need to establish that not just energy and frequency and everything has matter, but we need to look at what we surround our energy with. Because it can influence us not only positively, but it can also influence us negatively. Simply put, you will have an incredibly difficult time being successful if you only surround yourself with people who lack this same concept. Too often we share our energy with people or ideas that don't support us or encourage us in any way. And I think it's important for us to take notice of that. Every time that it happens, are we aware of what's going on around us? Are we in a state of consciousness that we can make sense of our surroundings and be careful of what we're letting in? We need to actively evaluate what we let into our spirit, our field of energy, and most importantly, guarding our heart from negativity in our lives. Because once you grasp this concept, you will be immensely successful in everything that you do. And unfortunately, few people don't realize this yet. There's a decent amount of entrepreneurs, investors that believe into an existence that we create with our own words. And there is some truth to that. There's power to that. That's how a higher power, God, created things for us to be able to do. So I hope that this was not only informational for you, but it provided you with some relief that you're not the only one that catches on to people's vibes, and that you're not the only one who can pick up on people being off or emotions. You know, I think this also has something to do with emotional intelligence that I'm really getting to the bottom to, of learning more and more about. But this is just that base layer when you're gardening. You know, right now we're just digging up things. And so the more that we share this knowledge with other individuals, the stronger humanity can become and our society can become, because we're going to catch those things before they happen. We're going to look at ourselves and go, wait, I know exactly what that is, and I'm not going to repeat it again. I'm not going to surround myself with that type of energy. I'm not going to let low vibrational people near me to drag me down when I'm trying to build an empire. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Make sure you turn your notifications on, you hit the like button, and you subscribe. And as always, stay frosty.